So we're starting from kind of our cage tip position right here. All right. And you guys remember we went 1, 2, 3. All right, we got this grip. Okay. Once you get this figure 4 grip, I'm gonna bring my hand, I'm gonna flip my hand over to kind of secure Brian's forearm. So I'm kind of pinning his arm there. The other thing is don't be too anxious to let go of that wrist here. When I reach for the lapel, I should kind of try to stay in kind of contact with him here to pull this up into my hand, okay? So the belt will work too. If the gi is undone, I don't like to use the gi that's above the belt. I'd much rather use the gi that's below the belt here, okay? So now that I've got that tied up right here, I also keep some chest pressure on the back side of his arm so it's hard for him to extract that arm. Really hard for him to shrimp towards me right now too, okay? So from here, I'm gonna grab his collar by his neck and I'm gonna pick him up. When I pick him up, most of the time he's gonna post on that hand there. If he doesn't, that's fine. We just lay him down and then we do something else. We strangle him, okay? So I'm gonna pick him up. He puts that arm down. I'm gonna step over the arm and I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna switch my legs and make a triangle. Everybody see that? Okay, now I reach across, grab that far lapel. I've got a strangle right here. Or I can go around and get the lapel from this side and get a strangle, okay? There's also an arm bar out here if I wanted to hip into this too. So we're just going for the strangle for now, okay? So from here, reach across. I can also add some more force by bringing my leg over his head and I pull with my hand as I kind of push. I'm not on the top of his head, I'm trying to get my leg as much to the base of his neck as possible so I'm not making a neck crank, right? I just want it to be a strangle here, okay? So let's do that one more time. So it starts with that Judo Keylock, right? It starts with the figure 4. Get the figure 4. Now I go Keylock, grab the collar right by his neck, right under his ear, okay? I pick him up, I step over, and I kind of windshield wiper my other leg, right? So I come this way. I sit, I switch the leg, make a triangle, okay? This hand's gonna slide across and grab the far lapel, I bring the leg over his head, and big pull, okay? I'm not kicking, right? Not like I'm trying to kickstart a motorcycle or something. It's like it's a gradual pressure with the backside of my leg. At the same time I pull with my hand, okay? Make sense, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Anybody need to see it again?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do that a few times and then we'll add on to it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Lock this in, get my Judo Keylock right here. Sometimes it's called a Kimura tie-off, sometimes it's called a magic grip. Like if you research this stuff on YouTube, you'll see some different names. Judo Keylock is how I first learned it long time ago, watching a video seminar with Ed Schweitzer, who's a high-level judo guy, and he showed how to do this. So from here, you guys can do the same setup. I grab the neck, all right at the neck, I tilt him up. Now you guys see how I didn't pick him up all the way. I don't have to sit him all the way up. I just want him to post on that elbow, that's fine. Sometimes he'll post on his hand. That's okay too, right? Either way is fine. So right here, now I step over that again. This time, instead of windshield wipering and sitting down on my right hip and falling that way, I actually come back this way, and then I get my hook, okay? So now from here, I go underneath, I get the lapel, and I've got this strangle here, okay? And I've taken his back. So this is probably gonna be worth 4 points for me, right? Depends on what the referee does. Sometimes they don't like it when you're over the arm with your leg, okay? They really don't like it if you're over both arms, okay? So from here, there it is, right? It's very similar to a bow and arrow also, right? So we come here, right? But I'm not gonna, sorry. Right here is just fine. That's all I need. I get that grip, I pull into it, okay? So, one more time. We're here. This is one of the reasons why, I'll show you guys something here in a second. When we get to this position, I can just shoot that bottom leg through. You guys see that? And make my triangle. I prefer to step over with the left leg because then I have 2 choices, okay? So once I get here, I can step over Now I can choose to lay down and do the one you guys just did, or I can choose to fall back this way and get my hook, okay? Under the chin, strangle. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so try that one. The beginning part is all the same, right? All the way up to the lift and the step over. What's gonna change is just kind of how you sit down. All right, I'm still windshield wipering, but I'm doing it with intent to pull Brian this way. Okay, and then bring it up. Okay, so sitting on my left hip instead of my right hip, I guess. Try it, 1, 2, 3.